Oi!
How much did you pay? Oh,
What's going on?
I was just, you know, I was just having a rest.
Hey, it's really unprofessional. Like every time, you're just here, sleeping on the floor.
This busking on the street thing, it's like the last couple of weeks I lost, and it's not been so good.
Excuse it every time. You need to get your act together, mate.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Breakfast, right?
Yeah, okay, I'll get it on. It's -1 down at Camden Lock, but do not fear. I've got the ultimate bacon sarnie to warm you up. So Simon's travelled all the way down from Blackpool to try this bacon sarnie. You know the drill. You watch the videos. You've got to tell me how much you would pay for a full bacon sarnie with Food Busker homemade ketchup. Anybody can make a bacon sandwich, but what makes it an ultimate bacon sandwich? 3 things. The first one, you've got to get great bread. Sourdough, that's the best. Then the second one, you've got to get amazing bacon. But what really takes it to the next level? Tomato ketchup. So I'm going to show you how to make it. Red onion. Okay, so we slice one way, then you slice the other, then you cut through to create dice. Next, celery. 2 stalks of celery. Then we need a thumb of ginger. So just cut it, then into strips, and then into dice. Now the garlic, 2 cloves. I'm just going to give them a smash. And then just take the heels off and roughly chop. Right, that's the base veg done. Now let's get the tomatoes done. 500 grams of cherry tomatoes. Just roughly chop. I'm using cherry tomatoes because of the sweetness. I love that in my ketchup, but you can use whichever ones you want. 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Veg in. Now let's get the spices in there. I've got ground coriander seeds, ground allspice, some celery salt, a teaspoon of each. Sweat those down, lid on. That has sweated down nicely. So now let's get the other ingredients in. So we want 1 stick of cinnamon, 100 grams of golden caster sugar, tablespoon of tomato puree, right, now here's a great little tip. There is so much tomato flavour in the stalk, so snap it in a couple of places, and drop it in. So I've incorporated those and just cooked them through for 2 minutes. Now let's get 500 millilitres of chopped tomato. I know what I'm doing, okay. And a cup of water, about 100 mils. Lid on for the simmer. Okay, that needs to simmer for about 5 or 10, and then we're ready to... which basically means that it's delicious. Now it just needs to be blitzed, and then a few more touches. Okay, now let's spoon it into this jug, and then we're going to blitz it. Now make sure you discard these, don't blitz them. Okay, now let's pass it through a sieve. Now, the reason that we pass it through a sieve is to get it really silky and glossy and the sort of ketchup consistency that you expect from your standard jar from the supermarket. So 100 mils of red wine vinegar. Now, I just want to add a bit of a curveball. Now, you can use Tabasco sauce. You could have put chilies in there. I'm going to put my sriracha. This is really hot, so you only need about half a teaspoon to your taste. incorporate salt, some pepper, and then what we're going to do is we're just going to bring it back up to the boil, drop it down to a simmer, and just cook it down a little bit more so it reduces and gets nice and thick. Cast iron pan for the bacon. What I've done is I've got some absolutely incredible sweet cured and smoked streaky bacon. Now for me, when you're making a bacon sarnie, it should always be streaky bacon. I'm just going to cut 2 thick slices on the diagonal. Right, ketchup's bubbling away, my griddle pan's hot, so time to get the bacon into the pan. Right, that's done. Now let's get it into its ketchup jar. Now I've sterilised this with piping hot boiled water and then decanted it. Now we pour that in. I don't have a funnel, so I've got to pour it into here and then pour it into there. Yada da da da. Yada da da da. Da da. Okay, now I'm going to get the bacon out and the bread in. Bread in to soak up all that beautiful bacon juice. Back into pan. We're going to do 30 seconds one side, 30 seconds the other. Now, come here, come here. I reckon it's about £3 for a sandwich. Treat yourself. We've got a full crew. Look at all this lot here. Look, come on, give us a wave. Look at him. Hey, you okay? So Simon's travelled all the way down from Blackpool to try this bacon sarnie. So, that's crack on. Now, you know the drill. You watch the videos. You've got to tell me how much you would pay for a full bacon sarnie with Food Busker homemade ketchup.
£6.
Sick, come on! Come on. So,
It's too good.
big bite, big bite.
That's so good.
I cooked this bacon sandwich for you. How much?
If he bought it, £6.50.
You try my food and then you tell me how much you would pay.
Okay.
You got it?
Yeah.
Do it. Bacon sandwich with homemade ketchup.
£5.
£5? Come on! Bacon sarnie! I get to pay somewhere and sleep tonight. I don't have to sleep on the street.
Wait.
What?
Lead in.
What?
Come here.
Oh, have you got 20p?
No.
Bloody food tube.